This video is for help with Mobius, Lesson 4, homework question number 5. An F-16 jet can travel 2,200 feet per second. There are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. There are 3,280 feet, 80.84 feet in 1 kilometer. Convert the F-16 jet's speed of 2,200 feet per second into miles per hour. So the first thing I'm going to do is move a little bit of this around so that I have more space in my Word document, but that you can see I have all of these different things. I'm going to keep this up so that I can do some calculations, and we'll come back to Mobius. Over here is just where I'm going to be explaining things, and I just want that a little bigger so we can see. So the first thing I want to do is set up kind of what I like to think of the roadmap of conversions. So here I have my first fraction, and because it's just easier for me in a digital format, I'm going to throw in a couple more. To get to this point, if you want to also do this in Word, which you're more than welcome to, you can go to Insert, and then, it's not up yet. Just scooch over. Over. There's an equation. Because I have one inserted, it's not going to insert another one right now. We'll come over here so you can see. Insert, come over, and there's the equation button right there. So you can insert an equation. Mine's already there, and within that I can edit my equation. You'll probably just be doing this by hand, but I highly recommend writing everything out so that you don't miss any of it. So in my equation, I'm going to type in a couple of fractions. Makes it easier if they're fractions that are on top of each other and not at a slant, a skewed fraction. So I'm going to just throw a couple of these in because we're going to be doing some conversions from one to the other, so I need some converting factors. The first thing, so this is my roadmap. It's just kind of how I like to think about it. I'm getting rid of this one. So I was given 2,200 feet per second. So I'm going to type in 2,200 feet per means divide. So I'm going to type second down here. So I have 2,200 feet per second. Now we've been tasked with changing this to miles per hour. So miles are a distance, and up here I have feet. That's also a distance. So that means I'm going to, we'll make this my answer. So I might need some more conversions in there. I'll come back and we'll either add more or take them out. Here is my roadmap. Up here is where I'm going to type miles. That's where I want to end. It told me my answer needs to be in miles per hour. Per meaning divide. So I'm going to put miles on top and hours on the bottom. And that gives me where I'm ending. So miles matches with distance, hour is a time, matches with time down here. So this is in the correct order, this is in the correct order, and now I can start moving with conversions. So with fractions, I probably need to make this a little smaller. I tried to make it big enough that you could see in a video. But I think we're going to need to be a little smaller so I can fit lots of conversions in here. So we're going to be multiplying by something to get rid of the feet and get rid of the seconds so that I can start replacing them with miles and hours with our conversions. It doesn't matter whichever one you want to start getting rid of first. It's up to you. We just need to get to the point where our feet become miles and our seconds become hours. So up here, let's just start getting rid of the time. So seconds are on the bottom, and with fractions, if I have something on the top and something on the bottom, they cancel each other out because a fraction is essentially a division. So I'm going to put seconds here, and I know that seconds, the next unit of time is minutes, and I can tell 1 minute is the same as 60 seconds. So that right there is a conversion factor. So I have 60 seconds per 1 minute. I can put 1 here, 1 times whatever is going to give us the answer. So it doesn't matter or not. I'm still going to run out of room. So we're going to flip this around, change my layout. I apologize for taking up a little bit of time just so that we have some more room. And I might change the size again. I'm sorry if you can't see it very well, but I think we need it all on one line to help So we'll just try and go a little smaller. Okay, so now I have seconds on the top and I have seconds on the bottom, and that means that I can cancel those out because I have one on top and one on bottom, and it's dividing. Okay, so the next thing is I now have minutes on the bottom and I still need to get to hours. So I'm going to put minutes on the top because I want it to cancel. I have minutes and minutes, that's good. The next unit of measure is hour, which is great. That's where we're heading. And I know that 1 hour is the same as 60 minutes. And so now I have a conversion factor here. I know minutes divided by minutes will cancel out. So I can show that canceling out. And I now have hours. So I'm done working with the time portion of my unit conversion, and now I can move into the distance portion. Here I have feet and I want to get to miles, and they were kind enough to tell me that there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So I actually only need one more conversion, and I can get rid of this one here and multiply this by, again, I have feet on top. So I want to get rid of the feet. That means I need to put feet on the bottom. So I'm going to type feet here. And the conversion I was given is in miles. And it told me 5,280 feet is the same as 1 mile. I can put 1 mile. You don't have to put the ones in there because anything times the 1 is whatever the other number is. It's up to you if you feel like you want to or not. Okay, so now I have feet. Oops. And because I have abbreviated that, it's still feet. And we're going to cancel it out with the feet here. So all of the units have canceled out except for hours and miles, which is perfect. That's what I want. And so now all I do is multiply all of the numerators and multiply all of the denominators, and we'll end up with a fraction at the end. So I have 2,200 times 60 times 60 times 1 mile. So the unit is in miles. So I need 2200, and I have it over here, so I'm just going to multiply it all out here, equals 2,200 times 60 times 60, and that'll give me my numerator of 792,000. And we still ended up off the page. So we're just going to move my margin over so that it all is there. Okay, so now on the bottom I have 5,280 times 1 times 1 times 1, which is 5,280. Not hard there. Now I want to reduce that because it'll be a little nicer. So we're going to take the 7, let's see, that's 7,920,000 miles for every 5,280 hours. And since I have these numbers here, I'm just going to cell reference those. And I don't want to get it confused with anything, so I'm going to just do it here. So we'll do equals 7,920,000 divided by 5,280. Press enter, and we get 1,500 miles per hour. And we're going to go on to the next line, but oh well, 1,500 miles per hour. And we can come over here to where it's asking for our conversion. Convert the F-16 jet speed of 2,200 feet per second into miles per hour, which we have 1,500. And we'll go through the same process for converting the F-16 into kilometers. So we'll come to the next part. Instead of writing that all out, I'm just going to copy and paste, and we'll it's asking for kilometers per hour, so we're going to keep all of the time in here, and the only thing we need to change is the kilometers and the feet. So it is, the conversion they gave us is that there are 3,280.84 feet in 1 kilometer. Again, remember we're trying to get rid of feet here, and let's get rid of this because that was the other one we're going to get rid of the top and the bottom. And down here, get rid of all the numbers there. Okay, and our answer will be different. And here's our conversion. Okay, so all of the time is the same here. And so the last conversion that we're multiplying by that I deleted, there we go. Okay, so we have feet on the top. We want feet on the bottom. So we'll put feet here. And so up here we have kilometer, which is what the conversion was given to us. And we have 1 kilometer is 3,280. So we'll put 3,280, oops, come back, 3,280.84 feet is the same as 1 kilometer. So that's our unit conversion for that. Let's see, so our feet will cancel because we have 1 on top, 1 on bottom. There we go. And all of the time was the exact same. I am, the seconds canceled, the minutes canceled, I have hour, the feet canceled, I have kilometer. I'm looking forward to getting kilometers per hour. It was in the same roadmap of having the distance on top and the time on the bottom. So I have distance and time. So all I have to do is multiply 2,200 times 60 times 60, and that will give me the same number that I got with the previous one. So this is 2,200 times 60 times 60, same as what we did before. However, when we divide on this one, so here we have our 7,920,000 kilometers per, over here I have 1 times 1 times 1 times 3,280.84, so 3,280.84, that's still the same. So when we actually type it in over here to divide and simplify, it'll be a little different. So equals, I'm going to cell reference the 7,920,000, divide it by the 3,280.84, press enter, and that tells me that my answer is 2,414.016 kilometers per hour. And we'll come over here and see how they want us to type that in. Round to the nearest whole kilometer, so 2,414. 2,414. We can check how did I do, look for our green check marks, and move to the next one. Good luck on this homework problem and the other ones too, or I'll see you on the next video.